Well, Mr. Short Video Man, this should perk you up nicely. This is a 6-minute video, and you'll see why, because it might actually surprise you. Now, I'm not using my store team. I still do like it, and I still haven't lost with it yet, because it's beast, but for the time being, I went with something like hyper offensive, bringing back, using some shit I've never used before, and bringing back a golden oldie, Carmine Terrakion, with the Earth Power. Oh yes, Black White 2 gave it Earth Power, so now it has 3 usable special moves. I was doing a jig when I saw that. Anyway, this is a battle against someone. You can look at the title, it'll be there. And I'm going to lead off with a Zapdos. He's going to lead off with a Politoed. I'm going to go, this is a Specs Modest Zapdos. So it's packing one hell of a punch, and I just go Volt Switch, predicting the switch. He stays in, he dies. 6-5, and I was like, huh. Okay. He said he was testing the team, and this is the first time I used it, and believe me, the result is quite surprising. So after Volt Switching out, I'm going to go to Crobat, and I have 1 Volt Switcher and 2 U-Turners in Crobat and Infernape, and it is the Encore Infernape. I wanted U-Turn on that, because if I Encore shit, most likely it's going to switch out, so I wanted U-Turn on it, and Crobat kind of needs U-Turn to fill up its banded moveset, so, yeah. Anyway, in comes the Rotom. I'm going to U-Turn out on that shit. And I'm going to go into Infernape predicting the cheeky Will-O-Wisp, and I actually get it right. And then he's thinking, I'll just Hydro Pump him because I can take a close combat. And I'm like, more, you cannot take a close combat. Well, you probably could, but you can't deal with Encore, can you there, you Mr. Washing Machine bastard? So I'm just going to Encore him into Will-O-Wisp, and that made me feel all warm and fuzzy inside, Just, fucked him right over. So, his Rotom's looking like a bit of a tit at the moment, and he is actually going to have to switch. I do believe I go close combat, because, yeah. Yeah, I do. I go close combat. This is a life-orbed Jolly one, and it flat out one-shots the Kingdra. I was going to ask him if it was Swift Swim, and I was like, ain't much point asking now. It doesn't really matter, does it? So, yeah, there goes Kingdra. I'd assume it was Sniper. I'd hope so. In comes this Starmie. I'm thinking, well, I've come this far, let's just U-turn on it. And I outspeed it. And I'm like, huh. And then I nearly flat out one-shot it. And I'm like, huh. I mean, I don't know if it's Modest Starmie. I don't know how quick it is. I'm pretty sure Modest Starmie still outspeeds Infernape. So this really confused me. I mean, does he have, like, no IVs in any of his shit? So I go into Jellicent. This is a Scarf Jellicent. Because I remember Mike used one, but it got tricked. So I was like, yeah, let's give it a go. So I Shadow Ball, that kills off the Starmie. And I'm like, huh. Although that said, I put Hidden Power Rock on my Terrakion. I forgot to change the IVs back for like 3 of the guys. So like Jelly, Infernape, and Crobat have all got IVs for Hidden Power Rock. So they lose out on 1 speed, but it doesn't seem to factor in much. Anyway, I'm going to switch out and go into Infernape, because Infernape is Infernape goodness, and he does go Toxic, and I was thinking, I could Encore him into that, but he's going to switch, so I'll probably just U-turn, because I'm a bastard. So yeah, he's going to switch out, he's going to go into his Rotom Wash, and I'm just going to U-turn out. It's like, I don't have to do anything else. This is deceptively simple here. And, I do, yeah, like I said, I've got the Terrakion, which I believe I go into here, and just knock him out with a Focus Blast. Yeah. I'm sort of getting all my guys a little bit of sun, you kind of get a taste of everything in this battle. So, still going good. Here we go, Focus Blast it, and it is going to die. Now, this is Life Orb, because normally I used to run, like, Resto Chesto, or, I know I ran another set. I think I ran a Sash set at one point, with, like, Toxic on it as a lead. But, yeah, I ain't doing that now. So in comes Sizzle. And I can go to Zapdos here, predicting the Bullet Punch, because that's the most blissfully obvious thing in the world. So I go into Zapdos, and I do have Heat Wave, but I'm predicting the switch. Or maybe, or do I? Do I or don't I? Well, he is Life Orb. I'd probably actually just go Heat Wave and knock him straight out. No, I go Volt Switch. Okay. Well, it doesn't really matter anyway. It does a hell of a lot of damage, so bleh. But he does get a good prediction there. Goes Pursuit, predicting the Volt Switch, but now his Sizzle's kind of useless there. So, not really bothered. Not really bothered indeed. But, I'm just going to go into Infernape because I can. Yeah, why not? And, I'm just going to go Flare Blitz. Or Close Combat, whatever. He's going to Bullet Punch me, and, he nearly dies. Yeah, I go Close Combat. Save a tiny bit of recoil. Now here, you see, I got into a bit of a dickhead mode, and we haven't seen my scissor yet. So I was, Infinite was about to die, and had I U-turned out, I would have died from life fall. But I was like, you know what? I'm still on a 6-0. I'm just gonna switch into scissor. Why not? So he's gonna bring in the Blissey, and I'm just gonna switch into scissor. And now we had a little bit of a chat about the scissor on TPX. It was me, Kote, and Mako. And Mako was like, oh, you should use agility Lychee, and Kote was like, oh, you should use Sub Salak, and I was like, I wanted to use Sub Salak, but then I figured that is a stupid idea. I'm sorry, Kote, but Scissor isn't quick enough for it. So I just went with Sub Agility Lychee, and it's good. It's pretty good. And it's got Swarm as well. So I sub down, I get my Lychee, I get my Swarm boost. That's an X Scissor off the back of, yeah, Swarm, Stab, and Lychee, and Adamant 390 something attack. That hits like a train. X is a one-shots Blissey. So that is a good game, whoever I was playing, and I hope you enjoyed the shorter video. If you didn't, then, well, I can't win. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Peace.